Hi, I'm Deborah Ogden and I'm going to talk to you today about how your personal brand can help you grow profile, have more visibility and more impact in your career, whatever field you are in. Now, the She Has No Limits conference is talking about rebuilding confidence and finding your purpose. And I think whatever walk of life you're in at the moment, whether you are running your own business, whether you are developing your career, whether you're looking for new opportunities, these have been uncertain times. And for many people during lockdown, particularly if you have perhaps been furloughed or have lost your role, lost your job in a period of restructuring, or even if you are running your own business and you have been in lockdown and therefore not been able to communicate with people in the way that we normally have done, then this brings up feelings of uncertainty, and we have to look at different ways of working, different ways of communicating, and different ways of getting our message out there. And I've had this experience myself. I work one-to-one with people, either coaching or delivering workshops, and I've had to find ways to take my business online. And for me, the important message coming through all this is that we're no longer in this transient period. We're in a period now where we're having to embrace the new normal, whatever that may be. We're having to embrace the new ways of working and make them our own, make them work for us. And this is where your personal brand can really help you. What I want you to think about is this isn't about, so personal branding can get a bad rap because we've all seen those beautifully curated Instagram posts and Instagram feeds. And we think that personal brand is all about this false persona out there, and it isn't, or my brand of personal branding isn't anyway. It's about being authentic. So first of all, to have real confidence, to have real self-belief, it's about having clarity of who you are. And this needs some inner work. You need to work on your values. What's your purpose in life? Why do you get out of bed in the morning? What are your strengths? What do you bring to the table? And okay, what are your weaknesses? Are you going to do something about those? Or are you going to work within a team that can complement those? But really celebrate those strengths and make them part of your personal brand. Look beyond the role that you're in now or the situation you're in now, and look back over many years. What roles have you had in the past? Are you a mother? Have you been project managing? Have you been homeschooling over the last few weeks? Look at the strengths that you have in areas that you perhaps wouldn't think of, and really think about ways that you can bring those to your everyday role or the future role that you are looking for. So have true clarity on who you are and what it is that you do. Your personal brand is who you are and what you do, but it's also how you do it. So there may be many social media experts out there, there may be many personal brand experts out there, but nobody will bring to it your personality and the way you do things, and there will be somebody out there for you. So be yourself. There's a wonderful phrase by Oscar Wilde, be yourself because everyone else is taken. So be yourself and celebrate that. So once you have that clarity on your brand of who you are, and I always say it's simple, but it's not easy because it needs some self-awareness and you need to do some inner work and some reflecting and perhaps get some feedback from some trusted people within your network. Once you have that clarity, that will really help you with your confidence, and it will also help you with boundaries because it gives you guidance on what to say yes to and actually, no, that isn't for me. So let me give you an example of this. If somebody approached me and said, Deborah, are you a business coach? I would say, no, I'm not a general business coach. I work specifically with people on their personal brand, growing visibility and improving their confidence and impact. So it's a very specific area. Anybody else, I would recommend them onto a business coach within my network. So I have that absolute clarity on what I stand for, and then I'm confident in what I'm delivering. So you have the clarity, and now you need to communicate. And we communicate in every single interaction. You think of the different touch points you have with people within your network, with new people when you are going out maybe seeking a new role, or even within your organisation. Have clarity on who your audience are and really make sure you communicate the best you to them. And that's every touch point. So that's your first impression. Those quotes around we only have one chance to make a first impression. That's because if you get it wrong, the science shows it can take another 10 interactions to write a wrong first impression. There's huge amounts of science and research to back this up. So make sure you get it right the first time, whether that's online. So have a look at your profiles, have a look at your LinkedIn profile. Is it compelling? Remember, it's not just what you do, but it's who you are as well. So bring your personality to your profiles. Make sure they're consistent across all the profiles. Any branding has to have consistency to be powerful. People need to know what they're going to get when they work with you. We're in a new world now. This isn't just about the what you do. People want to know who they're going to get. What's it going to be like when they work with you? What's it like in your world? And it's that goes back to that, cliche, people buy people, but people will buy into you. But for them to buy into you, you've got to communicate that so they can connect with you. There needs to be an anchor to bring them into your world and keep them there. Okay, so you communicate by your body language, you communicate by your energy, you communicate by your LinkedIn profile, your social media platforms. And then there's the opportunity to capitalize, and this is your visibility piece. Now, the one message that I've been getting from my clients and my network over the last 4 or 5 months has been that fear of visibility, but it's absolutely crucial. And all through this I've been saying, stay visible, stay in front of your audience, whoever your audience may be. Now remember, if you're working within an organisation, remember your internal audience, who can support you, who can mentor you, who can help you get where you want to be. So look to capitalise and look to be visible in front of those crucial people. Now look for opportunities. Now if you are somebody who is not comfortable standing on a stage and public speaking, leave that to somebody else. Find out what your area of specialism is. So if you are a beautiful creative writer, write blogs. Look to be if you love telling stories, look to be a podcast guest. Look for different opportunities. I set up a podcast last year and it has been the greatest thing I ever did for my business, because I love listening to other people and hearing their stories and hearing how it brings personal branding to life. So find the platform that's for you and show up consistently. Don't ever worry about the people that aren't interested. Don't worry what they're going to think about you, because the people that care, the people that are engaged, the people that love you, you are supporting them and you will make a difference to their day. Okay, so much to say, but only 10 minutes. But the key things are: stay visible, have clarity on who you are, what you do, what you bring, have clarity on your audience, communicate regularly and show up for them. Capitalise, do it consistency, with confidence, with energy, and you will be the go-to person in your field. Good luck. Hope to see you again soon.